The iconic intro theme of Game of Thrones returns this week, along with more familiar conflict. King Viserys is facing doubts about making his daughter, Princess Rhaenyra, played by Emma Darcy, his heir. Many around him in his council and even his family pressure him into remarrying months after the passing of his previous wife. What will the king do for his line of succession? Prince Daemon is still out there causing more issues within the realm, so what kind of ramifications will his action cause? Hello there, Joel from Real Talk Movies here. I'd like for you to give this video a thumbs up and hit the like button if you can. Help me reach my subscription goal by hitting that red button, click that bell button, and get notified each time I upload. We're back in the Red Keep, where King Viserys is conflicted with choosing what's best for the realm. Corlys Valeryon, played by Steve Toussaint, pressures the king to picking his daughter Laena. He reluctantly agrees, but shows extreme doubt in the endeavor. He still restrains from listening to the advice of his own daughter Rhaenyra. Lord Valeryon pressures Viserys further along with his wife Rhaenys Targaryen present, the queen who never was. The king confides with Lady Alicent Hightower, daughter of the Hand Otto Hightower. He takes notice of her kind gesture and even delights in her gifts in the episode. You can tell how much more comfortable King Viserys is with Lady Alicent, played by Emily Carey. Lady Alicent also speaks closely with Princess Rhaenyra and advises her on how best to communicate with her father. I'm going to point out how incredible the political movements of this show is highlighting. I feel like they're subtle enough and original enough to really entice older fans. George R. Martin's writing is present in this and how much the family lore is explored within the first 2 episodes. Lord Valeryon mentions how much older House Valeryon is compared to the Targaryens. You can tell there's some animosity between those 2 parties in particular. I'll keep an eye on him and his wife down the line. He even tries to make an ally of the king's own brother. Speaking of Daemon Targaryen, he's really pushing the buttons of starting a civil war. Stealing and threatening to take the dragon egg belonging to the soon heir of King Viserys was a low Targaryen bar for Daemon. Princess Rhaenyra intervenes and shows up with her dragon Syrax to confront her uncle. She convinces him to return the egg after challenging him to kill her and to take the throne. This is a bold move from the princess, but it put Daemon in a bad spot, and so he pulled away. He lied about having a pregnant and soon-to-be wife and gave up his squabble. For now at least. Princess Rhaenyra returned home and was summoned to her father's chambers to find him angry. She challenged his method of ruling, but was able to find common ground in their grief. The grief they shared about losing the previous queen. The princess and the king found another common ground, and that's with Lady Alicent Hightower. Her brother and hand of the king, Otto Hightower, played by Rhys Ifans, might have his own ambition to seize the Iron Throne. Using their own sisters for their own gains is sadly a common theme for ambitious houses of Westeros. A threat of crab feeder was spreading across the Red Keep, and Lord Valeryon warned the king about how little his knights have seen war. During and after the time of Viserys' father, King Jaehaerys, war was not a common thing for the people of Westeros. Invaders are invading the shipping lane, and Lord Valeryon is the masters of ship after all, so he would have a good eye on the incoming threats from the narrow sea. This very much mirrors the original Game of Thrones, where Jon Snow, member of the Night's Watch, kept warning his own people about the coming war with White Walkers. I like this episode a lot, and I can't wait to keep watching and discussing my thoughts on the show. I love the subtle but familiar Easter eggs throughout the show, not overwhelming the overarching story of the season. We are focused on the Iron Throne and the parties most closest and keen on taking it. Princess Rhaenyra might not end up being on the Iron Throne, so I'm intrigued where the show might go next into teasing who might take the Iron Throne. But those are just my thoughts on the show. Let me know yours down in the comments below. Leave this channel a like and subscribe for more videos. Check out some of my other videos or the playlist on your screen right now. This has been Joel from Real Talk Movies. See you soon.